Hello, this is the beautiful Annie.
Hi, I'm Annie.
I'm Ivan.
It was really weird.
Like, I love him.
No way.
Yes way.
Bruh.
And I'm seeing him again tonight.
Will you marry me?
Seriously?
Seriously.
3 carrots.
How's it going, guys? Welcome back to my channel and time for another episode of Luke's Reviews. On today's video, Oscar buzz is already circling the newest film from indie darling Sean Baker. So, let's see if the critics are right on this one. This is my review of Anora. We are introduced to Annie, a young woman making her way in life by working at a strip club, and maybe occasionally earning some extra cash on the side for additional sex work. When introduced to the son of a Russian billionaire, Annie and Ivan strike up an energetic, yet heartfelt romance. But when news of this blossoming relationship reaches Ivan's parents, measures are soon made to drive the two lovebirds apart, plunging Annie into a whirlwind of chaos. Sean Baker has made a career of telling stories from the perspective of working class people, usually somehow within the sex work industry, in an attempt to destigmatize the business. And Anora is no different. The film quite literally opens with a panning shot across a neon-lit strip club, naked dancers entertaining their patrons, as a club remix of Greatest Day by Take That blares out across the speakers. It's an immediate statement from Baker to let his audience know that this is not your average Hollywood kind of rom-com. This is a Sean Baker movie. The first hour of Anora is dedicated to Annie and Ivan beginning their unorthodox yet disarmingly charming romance. With shades of Pretty Woman meets Jersey Shore, both Mikey Madison and Mark Eydelshteyn share an awkward chemistry that does its best to win you over as their sexual tirades evolve from transactional to ones of genuine passion. Baker ensures that this act of the film is as exuberant and as colourful as could possibly be. We, like Annie, want to be taken on this wondrous tour through such a lavish and high-class lifestyle. The needle drops help this movie soar, and I really do mean it. The first hour of Anora is utterly jubilant to sit back and watch. And then, it's around the hour mark that Anora shifts from a cutesy rom-com to a madcap comedy of errors. And then I'd say it's about around the hour mark that Anora shifts from a raunchy rom-com to a madcap comedy of errors. Specifically when Ivan's family and extended associates become involved. From that moment on, you could not expect the angles that this story begins to take. Sean Baker keeps your focus maintained at all times and brings you on another absolutely manic rollercoaster ride. And it's in this second half that Anora begins to show shades of a Coen Brothers-esque flick. Incompetent criminals, very dry humour. Yuri Borisov, Vache, Tovmasyan, and Karagulian enter the fray, and Baker presents them, essentially, as a modern-day Three Stooges. The art of a comedic goon is rarely seen nowadays, but my god, when you can get that kind of character spot on, it works so unbelievably well, and that is absolutely the case with these three. They're proper creepy at points. They're utterly hopeless, and yet somehow they're kind of endearing. Karagulian, I think, might just give my favourite line delivery of any film that I've seen all year. It happens during a baptism, and all it is a simple reaction to something, but I kid you not, the way that that noise just seemed to accidentally escape his body, I was howling. To quote Louis Walsh from X Factor fame, Mikey Madison looks like a star, acts like a star. Ladies and gentlemen, Mikey Madison is a freaking star. She brings Annie alive in the most explosive fashion. She's like a firecracker on screen and exudes so much personality. She swears like a fucking sailor, but always is presented as the one to root for, especially when you begin to notice that she is letting her guard down around Ivan, and when shit hits the fan quite spectacularly, that guard is shattered, and you see the toll that exacts upon Annie. The only thing that I would argue docks Anora a couple of brownie points is the film's overall ending. Now, I've read some reports that are saying that Anora has the best ending, not just in this year, but in so many years prior. My opinion is that the ending to Anora is disarmingly abrupt. For a film that, up until this point, had the pace of a Safdie Brothers movie, to suddenly end without a real sense of resolution kind of felt in a little way a bit of a disservice to the character, but I have had time to mull that over since watching the film a couple of days ago. But in a screening that had about 40 people in, as soon as the camera suddenly cut to black and the credits rolled, you could legitimately feel the air just being sucked out of the room. I know that was probably Sean Baker's intention, because, as I mentioned at the start of the film, he doesn't do things by convention. This was never your typical Hollywood rom-com. But it is an ending that really left me uncertain how to feel. And I think it's going to have to be something that I go back to on a potential rewatch and analyze a little more and see if I can find something deeper under the surface, because I didn't have that initial response when watching Anora for the first time. Besides an ending that I honestly believe may improve upon a second watch, Anora still remains a bona fide home run for Sean Baker, and I regard it as one of this year's best. Mikey Madison is a categorical superstar, taking this character and proving to be one of the most captivating presences you will see from any performer in 2024. Your heart will soar for this unconventional romance, and you will be howling with laughter as the madcap comedy of errors takes a hold. Now, there's been a lot of pull quotes for Anora where it's compared to other rom-coms, and I actually think that that's a disservice to the film. Anora is its own beautiful beast, and will be a major contender in this year's awards season. So, I'm going to give Anora a 9 out of 10. Anyway, guys, those were my thoughts on Anora. Let me know, have you had a chance to see the film yet? What did you think? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And my question to you, I would like to know, do you have a particular indie director that you're quite a fan of that necessarily might not be a household name, but you would like to see them get their time in the spotlight, like what is happening right now with Sean Baker? But that is all the time we have for today, so thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Hello, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, make sure to click that like button, and if you aren't already, click that subscribe button too.